Hey guys, one thing I forgot to show you on my pack last night when I did the video was what I got in these little pockets on the front here. This backpack has these little kind of like fanny packs on the either side of the waist strap, which is kind of cool. And in there, so far anyway, I got just a pair of sunglasses on this side, just regular sunglasses, and on the other side, I have matches in a waterproof container. I'm going to be taking a lot more matches than just this little thing, but this is just what I'm going to keep in that pocket. And I have an igniter strip in there. I noticed with these little waterproof containers too that they give you a little flint on the bottom in case you need it. Also got chapstick in that. And I got whistles. I got a whistle, one for me and one for Craig. I remember going on this scout, camp when I was a young guy, probably 10 or 11, and I remember wandering away from the camp with 2 or 3 of my friends, just kind of as we were talking. And in that time, just, I swear, like 10 or 20 minutes, we got lost in the woods, and it took us like an hour to find the camp again. And I'll never forget that experience, how quickly you can get lost in the woods. And that's what the whistles are all about. I just really don't want that to happen, but yeah, so that's what that's for. I also got a big heavy-duty carabiner for my pack, which I'm happy about. When I did my test camp, I had my pack hanging from a tree. I just happened to have a big like maple tree near my camp, and there was a broken branch on it, and I hung my pack from it. But it was super convenient having it like up at eye level to get things in and out of it, and having it up off the ground was nice. So I thought with this carabiner, I'm going to strap it with a rope to a tree when I get there and just hang it from the carabiner. That way I don't actually have to have a tree branch in the right spot. Yeah, the other thing I didn't mention too in the other video is the other thing that I love about this cheap cotton rope that I'm really into is it's a fantastic fire starter. I did that on my test camp. All the wood and kindling that I was using on my test camp was soaking wet because it was really wet out that day, and it was like snowing, but it was that kind of snow that melts instantly as soon as it hits, whatever it hits and whatever it lands on. So everything that I was working with fire-wise was soaking wet. And this cotton rope was a lifesaver. I would just coil it up in the middle of the fire and light it. It burns for a decent length of time to get the wood kindling going. And you can just keep adding in more and more if it starts to kind of want to go out on you until you get that first that first part of the fire going. So that's what I also love about that rope. I have some in a Ziploc in this part of the pack too, so I have always have some dry stuff to use as a fire starter if I need it. The other part of the pack that's obviously missing is my sleeping bag, which my friend Dave is nice enough to loan me. Picking that up tomorrow, and I'm going to try anyway to attach the sleeping bag to this dowel here. I'm going to strap it to that. So yeah, there's the conclusion of just a few things that I forgot. I also have water jugs for water, and like I said, another big cooking pot. Here's one quick other thing that I'll show you. These are my winter boots that I got. I am super happy with these boots. They were like $10, I think, at Value Village, and they're awesome. They're really warm. They're waterproof on the bottom part. I got some Velcro straps to just kind of snug them up on the top because they loosen off a little bit on the top as you're running around in them. But I've been in the snow and cold running around with Vince and those things, and they're great. And yeah, so that's it.